Commissioner Pioneer Football League here. We are at Yankee Tavern. As you can see, one of the cool pictures in the background of Yankee Stadium. We want to thank Yankee Tavern for having us today. It was absolutely an awesome day. We saw some new faces, we saw some familiar faces, and we definitely have some things in store for 2014. We are really excited about our younger divisions, the 14 and under, 12 and under, and 10 and under. They're looking forward to some crossover games with the Atlantic Coast Football League down in the Delaware area. They have teams all the way down in Maryland, D.C. as well. That was discussed during the meeting. We also had some other things on the agenda as well when it comes to the younger teams. Coach Gerald from the Long Island Spartans made an announcement about some opportunities for some young people to attend some clinics and camps at an all-star game through the U.S. Army down in San Antonio, Texas.
Kids have talented kids, but they're not coming out for the team. They're not trying out. They're not getting evaluated because I don't know about them. So I want to find a way to find those kids. Give me 1 second, Sean, and I'll take some questions after. And I've reached out to you guys, and it kind of was a little bit late in the game. Because I got the information, and as I get more involved, now it's February, and I'm working for those 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams. So I want to put that out to you guys to start looking out for those kids.
We're going to go to a league certification system next season, which includes the state ID. We also had Miss Lakeisha and Earl Thomas as two new PFL trustees that were added to the mix, and we're so happy to have them involved as well.
I'm J.J. Carter. I'm here with our new trustee,
Earl Thomas.
Okay, now today you got elected in. How does it feel?
Well, it feels good. You know, it's good to be a part of a renowned organization like the Pioneer Football League.
Okay. Are you ready for the big league and the big promotion you're about to get? A lot of people's going to email you, call you, and text you at 2 o'clock in the morning asking about their children's well-being and information that they have no idea about.
Well, with my expertise and my experience throughout this world of football, I'm quite sure I will handle anything that comes my way. Anything that the PFL needs, like I said, I will use my expertise to better that team. And people know that I'm well known throughout the semi-pro world. You know, I'm the general manager of the New York Bandits, and you know, on that level, we don't deal with kids. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the kids from where they are, and if they don't go to school and they still have that itch to play ball, we'll spread them out throughout the semi-pro world.
Okay, so you're saying you're taking the 18, 21 collegiate kids.
If they don't go to school. School is all, I will never tell a kid don't go to school.
PFL, the experience about the experience, are you ready for it? Are you happy for it?
Well, what people might not know is I've been associated with the PFL just as long behind the scenes as the PFL has been in existence. Just because I wasn't out in the forefront doesn't mean anything. Now it's just more official. Before I was helping out when I could. Now I have obligated myself to perform some of the PFL
championship site, which is John F. Kennedy High School in the Bronx. I want to thank Coach Andy and the folks over at John F. Kennedy High School. We're going to be working with them in the next upcoming weeks on some clinics and things like that. Speaking of clinics, we also went to a registration program for all of our coaches. They will be required to have some type of certification and register with the league. So it's a situation that we are definitely addressing some of the issues that we had last year and just overall making the product a better product on the field this year. So our bylaws are set. We are ready to roll. We have some teams that are interested in the Spring Classic. So already we've had around 6 teams that were looking to join the Spring Classic. So we'll definitely make announcements on that as soon as we have footage.
Now today, it's actually my birthday, aka the PFL bylaws meeting. We had a great time.
Happy birthday, JJ.
We had a great time.
Off the field, we're going to have some discussion and get some rules in place to solidify things. Really quickly, just to set the tone of how our meeting is going to be, leadership in general doesn't come with a title. It's something that is, quite frankly,
You're not winning a fight. You're not in the ring. It's a football game. So at the end of the play, it's always the second guy.
but maybe like a checklist of if you do X, Y, or Z, then you're registered. 17 and under as well. It's a shortened season. Get the guys filmed to enroll in college.
DJ Brown live Fridge, a.k.a. the bouncer. Don't stand on the sidelines. Pat, the big boss. Miss Pat, the CEO. You don't know her. She wears the briefcase. She does it.
Very special guest, the Pioneer Football League co-owner / wife, Mrs. Patterson. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Top 25, I think you were number 1, but there's 24 others that somehow made the list of the most influential women in the Bronx. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, for those of you at home that don't see the day-to-day operations of Pioneer Football League, Mrs. Patterson here does a lot of things that you don't see during the course of the week and during the course of the weekend that really makes the football league as popular as it is and then it run as smoothly as it does. So,
I actually grew up, my father was a football coach. He coached for Mount St. Michael, Cardinal Hayes, Cardinal Spellman, Merchant Marine Academy, Boston College. I grew up on the football field. My brother and I used to jump over the tackling dummies to keep ourselves occupied during football practice. So I grew up a football baby. My mom was a football widow. It's kind of the story of our lives. I think when my dad was at Hayes, we had a great experience with a lot of the guys there, and a lot of them became family, and I have more older brothers now than I could ever imagine that I have. And we really learned a lot about giving and sharing of our family. Everything. I really like, my favorite is probably, I guess I'd have to pick something, the All-Star team, because it's everybody who comes together, and we do lots of trips and lots of events, and you get to really know everybody. The one negative about the Pioneer Football League, as being on the side that we're on, is that we don't get as much hands-on experience with a lot of the kids that, I'd ideally like. But I think from the All-Star games, probably not this last season because I was busy, having a baby and all. But other seasons, we've been very involved. We always go and everybody gets to know, me and gets to know, how involved we are. And that's a lot of fun for me. It's great because I work for a nonprofit during the day. I teach at another nonprofit college, university at night, and it's nice to know that some of what you're doing is being recognized and it is appreciated.
home, what is your coolest football experience that you've had?
My coolest football experience ever.
Ever. Could be pros, could be college, could be PFL.
It had to be the day that my whole family and I were walking. We were in Buffalo Bills. We were going to see the Buffalo Bills. My brother was playing for the Vikings at that point. He was the starting defensive tackle. And we're walking through and we're all purpled out. And we've got all of our, and we actually got heckled from the moment we hit the parking lot to the moment we got out of the parking lot by the local radio station. My favorite, because I have to give credit where credit's due, is Stephon Green, he's a Bronx native. We actually got to see him when he was playing with the Lions, and he played the Ravens, and we got to see his first NFL touchdown, and he came over to the side, and he hugged us all in the stands, and it was really an amazing thing, and it's nice to see people really become successful and do what they want to do.
So we get the year kicked off right by having one of our own honored by the Bronx Times as the 25 most influential women in the Bronx. So we thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
We are here from Super Bowl 48 in MetLife Stadium. Commissioner Patterson here. Yes, I'm representing with the Eagles. Hopefully, eventually, I can get the Eagles into the Super Bowl.
Not in his lifetime.
Crazy fans. Pioneer Football League live from the Super Bowl. We're going to have some fun today. We're definitely going to shoot some stuff from the bylaws thing. We'll talk to you soon.
Rattle a little bit the Seahawks defense. It is probably Denver because Big Brother at the door will turn you away if you show up with Cook in there and Nut in there and Big Mama.
Yo, man, what's your name? Joseph, you play for the Nittany Lions, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay, definitely. We're going to get you on the Pioneer. Proud dad?
All right, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
He is accurate despite what Richard Sherman said about throwing Dutch balls.
In the intensity to play. But you should never let the game walk away from you. So I think Peyton Manning has shown and displayed that he's one of the most intelligent players to ever grace our field. So I'm sure he will make the right decision. As long as he
welcome your Metro now Seahawks host the 49ers Brawl Broncos.
Celebration going on.
Brady. Winner of this game will head to Super Bowl 48.
Championship is going to the Apple City. And as I sit here in the midst of history, the Pioneer League championship game will be held at John F. Kennedy High School in the Bronx for the 2014 season. So, from one championship league to another, this commissioner to you all. Talk to you soon.
And you made it perform on the biggest stage and really put on an incredible game. You know, first of all, God is so good.
Very successful year of Pioneer League football. So for now, we're going to say goodbye. Yankee Tavern, this is Commissioner Patterson, and we will see you in the upcoming weeks.